Greetings, Mechwarriors, this is TTB speaking. Welcome back to Mechwarrior Online, and today I have for you the Dakka Derp Dire Whale, the Direwolf B to be precise. A fun and friendly mech that dishes out long-range punishment with 3 Ultra AC5s and 2 Ultra AC10s. Now, as far as ammo goes, I've got 1 ton more ammo for the UAC5s because we've got an extra weapon. Other than that, it is pretty much a standard setup, putting most of the armor on the front, of course, and dropping some armor on the left arm as well as the legs to accommodate for the extra ammunition. So far, I haven't been able to shoot all the bullets yet. However, with only 300-ish rounds each, I was actually able to chew through all the ammo, so take that into consideration when weighing the risk versus reward of dropping a little bit of armor for carrying more rounds in this mech. The firepower is only set at 35, but bear in mind that these are Ultra ACs, and depending on your luck with jamming or lack of that luck with jamming, you can actually dish out a shit ton of damage in very quick times. There are not that many mechs that can stand toe-to-toe with the amount of punishment that this Direwolf can shoot at you, or basically vomit at you. He's just gonna hit you with a hail of bullets. The only thing that's even worse than this is probably the Ultraviolet with UAC2s, but that is basically it. So, we're starting here on Crimson Strait, and I'm moving gingerly and slowly through the tunnel because the Dire Whale is many things. It is also very durable, but not on the arms and on the side torso, but the center torso is very durable. But it is also very, very slow. It's one of the slowest assault mechs out there, and that means we'll take some time until we get to the front lines. However, as always, courage wanes, schlongs shriver, and if there is one giant schlong on this team, it's the one of my Dire Whale. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take point and take the charge, carefully walking forward, trying to see if there's any enemies I can find. Let's see, what do we have? Boom! Ouch! Okay, yeah, we take a Gauss round for our efforts. However, I think we are successful in at least securing this entrance part of the map. Hopefully there will be no enemies dropping down on us, but I know that it is time to move now. It's not time to stand around and watch. It's time to push out of the tunnel right now, because that is what you have to do. Otherwise, you're going to end up just basically causing a huge traffic jam in that tunnel, and that spells disaster for every team. So make sure once the decision is made to move through, move through. Don't stop. Don't sit there, don't wait until you get a traffic ticket, just push through and kill the enemy. Or die trying, both are fine. So, just waiting for a bit here, because I want my team to actually catch up with me, and I don't want to be the only target that is getting shot at. And it looks like the enemy has actually somewhat pushed over the saddle. There's not as much fire coming from this left side as I would expect, so let's go ahead and go on that Hunchy. He's got 2 ER larges and some mediums, so XL check, and that is over. Yeah, he was carrying definitely too many weapons to just be a normal engine-sized mech. And okay, yeah, okay, so we found the targets that we were looking for. Definitely not the droids we're looking for, but the targets we're looking for. And that Jäger mech, yeah. Okay, he really wants to know what's up. Luckily for us, we still live because we're in a Dire Whale and you are in a Jäger mech. And that can't go toe-to-toe with a Dire Whale. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna be possible. And then, yeah, well, we actually invested a lot of our mech's armor into these 2 kills, so let's hope that it was worth it. Yeah, we definitely took way too much fire there. And now I'm just trying to get myself on that center area with the pipes so that I can shoot at the enemies on top. If I'm successful with that, I will be able to take some fire down on that Warhammer. Let's see. Butterfingers. Okay, we slipped down. That is fine. Let's just go ahead and meet the rest of the enemy force that is currently assaulting from down below and try to make their days as miserable as possible. There's a linebacker coming in. I hate these guys. Linebackers are always so scary because you think you can easily take them up, but these guys are as fast as a medium mech and they can take a lot of punishment up front. So try and focus your fire and get them down as fast as possible, because they are a nuisance to deal with. As you can see, like, the amount of rounds I have to put into this guy is borderline insane. Alright, The good thing is we're still alive. I'm just trying to stay back a little bit and not present myself as the prime target. We went into override, which I then cancelled to actually go into overheat because the mech was just getting too hot for my tastes. And now, of course, as always, we're getting shot in the back. Let's see if the team can go ahead and react on time. Oh, Shadowcat.
Sorry.
Why hello good sir, I believe we've met previously. Would you like to get to know me better? No? No, obviously he doesn't want to get to know me better, so that is fine. However, I want to get to know him better. I actually want to know him very intimately, and by intimately I mean dissect his mech. So, moving in on the Shadowcat, I mean he could basically be anywhere right now, however he decides to go ahead and go up the mountainside, but I don't care because I still got an arm, and that means I can shoot upwards. And just torture him a little bit with those UAC 5 shots, waiting for him because what comes up must come down, and in that case, goodbye leg, and oh well. While we're at it, we could just farm some damage, so let's just go ahead and take out as much of this mech as possible. He dies with 10% of his mech left. The evil cackle was very, very aptly put there. So, still got about 100 rounds left of UAC 5s and 150 of UAC 10s, so as expected, we ended up doing less than 1000 damage, 12 components taken out, 4 killing blows, 3 solo kills, and 4 kill most damage dealt. I'd say that was an okay round in DAKKAWOLF. It could have been a lot better, but yeah, I think it was an okay round. Alright. And of course, as always guys, I always try to get a second match for you guys. So here we are jumping into Canyon Network, freshly recorded for your viewing pleasure. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm running an assault mech with a good loadout, and this is what I would consider a good solid loadout, not a like overpowered or insanely great loadout, but a good loadout in a good mech. And I always want to go for these games where I at least push 1000 damage and take out at least like 3 or 4 enemies, because if I'm not able to deliver that, and I said that on the live stream as well, if I'm not able to deliver that, I just feel like I haven't delivered the kind of entertainment that you guys deserve. So that's why it can take me a lot of games to actually get that one match that really stands out. So, well, stay tuned. Let's see. So there's a Gauss PPC Mauler on the left side. We've been able to, yeah, forgive the pun, maul the Mauler quite a bit. That is fine. I'm just trying to get into position right now and secure that center area. We have that Kodiak watching over the left side right now, so that should be sufficiently safe. So I can push into the middle here. I know that there will be no enemies on my right, because the teammates have already secured the Delta 4 ramp. And that means that I'm just standing here in the middle, out in the open, but protected towards the Delta 5, Echo 5 area, where I expect enemies to be. And of course, there are enemies. There are always enemies there if you spawn like that. And here's our Mauler friend again, and we'll just go ahead and lay down some rounds on him and take some fire from the side. Yeah, what's that? A Nova? A stock Nova with ER mediums? Yo, nobody. You don't want to go up against my mech in your Nova, and yeah, he's already busted wide open. He's done for. So we'll go ahead and look towards the left, get some fire down on that Hanchi with Lerms. Alright. Yeah. We are officially on my hit list now. But the good thing is, the Mauler also hasn't moved. He is very open in the center, so we go ahead and go for the execution, as well as lay down some rounds on the Thunderbolt and cool down a little bit now. Now I do see low signal on my radar. I know that the enemy Shadowcat, I believe, is here in Delta 4 right next to me, and just hoping that the team will actually go ahead and make sure that I don't get shot in the back here. However, small caveat, it will happen and the team will just ignore it in most cases. Always assume that they're playing with crash test dummies, then that way you won't get disappointed if people don't watch your back or just blatantly ignore enemy mechs. And by the way, that was a Shadowcat from before. We take him out long range and lays down some more fire into the enemy. For example, that rifleman over there, I believe, as well as the Thunderbolts still shooting at us from the Delta 5 area behind that rock. By the way, this rock that the Thunderbolt is currently hiding behind one of my favorite spots on this map. And this is something I don't understand. I mean, I was basically out there in the open, and these guys didn't even notice my presence. And well, that's fine by me. That is perfect. If you want to ignore me while I'm running a direwolf, if you want to just ignore TTB's presence in one of the most damaging mechs in the game, that's fine by me. I'll take it. I'll take it and then some. So let's go ahead and take out the direwolf and take a huge burn from that in order to see. Holy crap, that hurt. But we see that his side torso is open and the other side torso is open as well, so he's not that dangerous anymore, and after losing the other side torso, yeah, 2 weapons left, so not too crazy anymore, and he's just dropping down, so that is fine. Alrighty. That means that we can go ahead and turn our attention elsewhere, namely to the left, because the enemy has been circling around our back and is attacking our rear now, and the whole team is almost oblivious to this, save for this one marauder on the right hand side. So what I'm doing right here is I'm basically suiciding. I mean, I know that at this point I'm very likely to die because the team just pushed towards the other side, but if I don't do that, the enemy will catch me anyhow. So I just take the drop, I take the dive for the team and open up 2 more enemy mechs so that the team can go ahead and take them out. And yeah, well, long story short, we end up winning. And the last target, the Timberwolf with LM15s, is taken out. So let's have a look at the end score. 3 killing blows, 7 assists, 3 solo kill, 4 kill most damage dealt, and 1200 damage done with 8 components taken out. I'd say that this was a good round, however, I just feel I could have delivered more. I was aiming for the 1500, but yeah, alas, my friends, it did not happen this time. So, thank you guys so much for watching, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, don't forget to click that thumbs up button, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel and let me know what you think of my videos. TTB out!